another episode. Today is a reaction video, and this one is a very popular clip. This woman explains her exit strategy, and I'm just wondering, have you been there as a man or a woman when you're dealing with somebody's exit strategy? I mean, why don't people just go ahead and just leave the relationship? That's the question. But what I really want us to think about right before we get into this clip is this business or romance? Which category is this woman placing herself in? Now, let's check out the clip.
If I am not getting what I need out of a relationship, I'm going to start working on my exit out. I don't care what you say to me. I don't care. Even if I make you feel like we good or, because you keep telling me like, oh, don't leave, don't leave. I'm in my mind. If you're not making me happy, I'm working on my exit out, because what I'm not going to do is sit around with someone and waste time being miserable when you know how happy you can be.
Now I'm going to go ahead and say this is business. And the reason this is business is because if this was a guy that she was really in love with, there would be no exit strategy. She would be looking to keep this guy around. See, that's how us men, we think, right? Because when a woman gets older, we're usually not looking to get rid of her. We actually want to take care of this woman as best as we can. But what we're starting to see is women are really getting out. They're getting out of Dodge for little stuff like, you don't have enough money, or I don't like the way you walk. Now, when you're getting into a relationship or a marriage, you're going to find out that, oh my gosh, I cannot stand the way she walks, eats, flips her hair, puts the forks up, the way that she places the forks in the dishwasher. You're going to get annoyed with the smallest things. Whereas when you were dating, all of that stuff wasn't there. We call it lust. She's presenting herself to the next man. It's really hard to take women serious these days because they all have an exit strategy, and it really seems to be the same one. For instance, girls' nights out, girls' trips. Now, you may say to yourself, why? Well, there's things that happen on those girls' trips, like this. Yes, this happens a lot. You know how I know? Because sometimes I'm this guy. But guess what? I didn't know she had a boyfriend or a husband. That comes up way later in the conversation. Sometimes months down the line. Girls' trips and girls' nights out is the bat signal to other men that I'm available. Because do you know which woman is probably going to be the wildest out of the bunch? Either the divorcee or the woman who just got out of a relationship because she's sad and she's trying to cope. Kanye said something that was really interesting. It sticks in my mind more than anything. Don't be mad at the men because Instagram got your bitch. That's who got your bitch. That's one of the truest statements, because look at social media. In fact, if you're with a woman, look at her social media. It's going to tell you a lot about who she is, because this is a representation of who she is.
In my mind, if you're not making me happy, I'm working on my exit out, because what I'm not going to do is sit around with someone.
Now, if that woman says that she's not happy, that is the end of the relationship, because it is impossible to make a woman happy or to keep a woman happy. It is impossible. And as you can see with this woman here, she will deceive you intentionally.
Even if I make you feel like we good,
she will have you dizzy out here fighting with other guys, arguing with other men, because she's now presenting herself as available again. And these guys definitely want to smash, especially if she got her assets showing. Now, I don't have a problem with women advertising themselves as single or being single and being out and mingling. I don't have a problem with that. Not at all. But what I do have a problem with is when the relationship is not over and that guy is still lingering around, because now you may actually be the protection for her from that man.
Listen, you ain't got shit to do with that. Don't put your hands on me.
But here's the thing. She might still want that man. So that means you're going to be the odd guy out if something goes down. Terrible place to be in. And a lot of the times, women are the ones who are doing things wrong. I know this because I've been in relationships, and I'm like, every time a woman starts doing things that don't make sense to me or that I don't like, I let her know about it, And then when she doesn't change it or she reverts back to that behavior, guess what I start to do? I start to pull back. The things that I was doing, I stopped doing them. And this is before a marriage, because a marriage involves paperwork and you don't want to go through that long ass process. So if that woman is not a unicorn, it's better to cut your bait early. This woman talked about being miserable, but no one really asked, is she making the man miserable as a result of this? Now, I don't know this woman. This is not a personal attack. This is just me saying we got to do better. We got to do better as a people. If we're not, we should all enjoy this hookup culture because the women are. I mean, if you don't believe me, I mean, this woman right here will tell you.
I don't think just being a good man is enough.
And then this woman here.
All you gotta do is call him up and say, hey, and he will drop whatever it is that he is doing.
It is that easy. Listen, girls' nights out, girls' trips, all of that. These women are going crazy out here enjoying the hookup culture. Now, men, for us to enjoy this hookup culture, we really have to get our money up, right? Find something you're passionate about and find 5 ways to make money from that one passion. Meaning, write a book, do a course, sell merch, right? Those are just 3 things that you can do. You can come up with the other 2, multiple streams of income. This is going to help you on your journey if you're looking for a wife or if you just want to have fun. Most importantly, get yourself in shape. Work out, exercise. It's going to make you look better, feel better, and you'll be able to enjoy life. Meaning you'll be able to walk around in full health. As I close out this video, one of the biggest red flags for me is when the intimacy dies out or it dies, period. If it dies out or it dies,
I'm going to start working on my exit out.
I remember women have a drawer full of toys. They're dropping them drawers for somebody. The question is, are they dropping the drawers for you? Question for you guys. Was I wrong? Is she actually looking for romance? Comment under this video. Other than that, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.